Right, so this crazy fucker's got me up at 5 AM to get, what time's it now?
It's 5:32.
Right, 5:32, so not too bad. I would wake up usually around this time in Bangkok, but I didn't get to bed till late last night. So yeah, so basically we're climbing this, you're gonna have to excuse me, this is not gonna go well. We're climbing Wat Tam Sua, which is the tiger temple. No tigers there, don't worry, I'll tell you the story in a bit. But it's how many stairs?
More than 1,000.
Right, more than 1,600 meters at least. But the reason I've decided to get up is not so much so I can take some really good photos, but of all of the things I've said about Leo this week, he is a fantastic photographer, as you know if you follow him on Instagram. So I thought it was a good chance for me to follow a professional photographer up into one of the best viewpoints, or the best viewpoint in Krabi. One that I've been meaning to go to for years, and Helen's never really been up for it. So yeah, I thought this was a chance for me to jump on with Leo the lion and go see what Wat Tam Sua is all about. Well, I'll see you upstairs for sunrise. You're gonna get some good shots from me, Leo.
I hope so, because
He's gonna give one away to my Roman fans, and give away a print.
yeah, definitely. If I'm satisfied with the shot,
Oh, that means
you
no.
you can pay for them.
Right, I'm not sure if that's too dark for you to see, but we've got a chaperone. So I'm going to call Mrs. Cow. She's going to take us up to the top. On you go. Ooh. Alright, so I've got to say, we're about halfway up. And I'm actually seriously regretting this coming up here. Their view so far is amazing. I have forgotten to get any water, so I'm about 800 meters up now, properly dehydrated. I'm sweating my bollocks off, not feeling good at all. But I'm going to try and get to the top. If not, Leo, the young pup, has gone up there for us, so we will get some footage from up there. But yeah, top tip, if you come here, I've just walked up the stairs dying of thirst, and there is I've just seen a bottle of water with Wat Tam Sua written on it, so that means that they give you a bottle of water downstairs, so we could have just got a free bottle. Instead we've come up with none, so hopefully I'll see you guys again. If not, babes, I love you. To be honest, it is worth the walk up here. Be prepared, because it is an absolute trek. I wouldn't do this if you were out. I only just about made it up. I'm pushing 40, and but I mean Leo's only 25, so he basically jogged the thing. But yeah, the views are incredible. You've got this mist going over like all the fields and like the mountains one side, then you've got the other side goes out to sea, then the other side you've got limestone cliffs, because it's a complete 360 view. What are you using here? ND?
Well, here it's a ND holder, but without anything inside.
Oh, right.
But I use it because there is a polarizer.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty useful to cut a little bit this haze due to the UV.
Oh, all right.
And so if you want a quick tip, it's a composition. Like, don't hesitate, even for landscape photography, to use the portrait orientation.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can get really cool composition, mostly when you have a flat surface like that, because you can just align what you get in the perspective. So, for example, these little mountains there with the city in front.
Okay.
Or even you see the
the estuary there.
Yeah.
Going out to sea. I don't know if you can.
Mountain as a first. You see, this is a 200 maybe. So I think I actually get this one.
All right. Good man. Thanks, Leo.
Welcome.
You're the best photographer. Buddy! Oh my God. So, the dog at the start of the video that looked like a cow that I thought was going to follow us up to the top of the mountain, up to the top of the temple, sorry, and then deserted us, has just found her way to the top. An hour and a half later, has just came up for some belly rubs. There you go. Good girl. D-Mark. D. Come to see if we're all right, yeah? Oh, D-Mark. Good job. Bless her. High five. High five. High five. Swaddy Cup. The point of coming up to this temple is to get some footage and to speak to Leo about what it is that makes a good photo. What are you looking for, Leo?
Patience.
Patience?
And this is the best example you could think of, because I came here imagining that I would get a sea of mist, and this is what I want, you know. I'm not having it.
You're not.
so I will come back
to
get it, and it's just like that. Like sometimes you go to a high point or something like that. You just want your shot, but if you don't have it, you gotta come back.
So you're gonna it's on your list now to come back and get that mist.
Definitely. Well, actually, nope, because this was not one of my bucket shots. You know, here the Sea of Mist. I want to get it from Phuc Haduang.
Yeah, okay. Leh.
But yeah, I've been there already. Nothing.
Didn't get it.
So I'm gonna go back there.
So would you say, like, so say you wanted to get that shot of the Sea of Clouds, would it be worth going to that place for like a week?
Yeah.
And if you wanted that and just go every day and.
No, usually when I take landscape photography, I plan everything. Like I check the meteo, the climate, the weather. I check like what are the best conditions, what's the best season to be there. I even like preset my camera.
Really?
Yeah.
What, based on the conditions?
Yeah. No, I mean, for example, if I know I want a long exposure.
Okay. So you get all the settings first. So when you get up there, it's just right. It's go time.
Yeah, exactly. Because when you're like, usually it's very early. It's always very early. So if you're like me, when you arrive up here, like your mind isn't functioning, right?
Yeah.
So you just have to get everything ready and then just push the shutter.
All right, got you. But yeah, I'm not surprised you're not ready. I mean, this is a French man who hasn't had a coffee. Or did you drink those coffees? Those cans? He made us stop at 7-Eleven yesterday and buy those little cans of coffee. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
All right, so you're not happy with any of your shots today?
Well,
because some of them are going to go over the top of this video.
Another thing is that you cannot trust
what you see.
You cannot trust that little screen here is shit. And it's not this camera, it's every camera, because it's small, it's not high resolution, and you get reflect of the sunlight on it. It's shit. So you gotta trust your camera and check your pictures once you're back home. Right?
Okay. Well, what we're going to do, we're going to put some pictures over the top of this, if Leo lets me have one or two of his pictures. And then I'm going to put a couple of my pictures over the top, and you can guess which one's which. So if Leo loses that...
That's a funny game.
If Leo loses that, he's going to commit suicide, I'm sure. But just as a thing to do in Krabi, would you come up here just to...
Definitely. But be ready. Like
yeah, it's a hard trek. And do not come up here with that water. That is just one thing I will just stress to you. But anyway, I'm going to stick some B-roll over the top of this. Make sure you get following Leo. He's going to come on. He's going to be on the channel. Lots more photography tips from this excellent photographer, yeah? He hasn't agreed to that yet, but you'll see him next time. Make sure you follow him on Instagram at Leo Sebag.
Exactly, Leo.Sebag. Sebag. Streets
of BKK. And we will see you in the next one.